The parable of the talents offers us a valuable lesson about managing the resources we receive, whether they are material, intellectual, or spiritual. Each servant was given an amount of talents proportional to their ability. This reflects a reality of life. Resources are not distributed equally. However, what defines each person's success is not the quantity of resources received, but how they are used. In the financial context, this lesson is especially relevant. Those with fewer resources should invest wisely, seeking to maximize what they have, while those with more resources bear an even greater responsibility to manage them wisely, avoiding waste and focusing on generating positive outcomes. This reminds us that wealth and opportunities carry a proportional weight of responsibility. The parable also invites us to avoid comparing ourselves to others. Each person has their own tools and challenges. What truly matters is the effort, dedication, and results achieved with the resources available. This approach promotes fairness, persistence, and the awareness that everyone has something valuable to offer, regardless of their starting point. A central theme of the story is that action is the engine of growth. The first two servants acted with courage and diligence, investing the talents they received and doubling what they had. The third servant, driven by fear, chose inertia and hid his talent, resulting in disapproval. This choice highlights that the fear of making mistakes or losing can be a significant enemy. Often, not acting is the greatest risk. In the financial realm, this lesson is even more evident. Idle resources, such as money that is not invested, lose value over time. Growth requires action, courage, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. Investing, even with calculated risks, is essential to multiplying resources and achieving prosperity. The mindset guiding our actions is also important. Financial inertia reflects a mindset of scarcity, while taking action demonstrates confidence and abundance. The parable inspires us to be active and bold stewards, transforming opportunities into growth. Fear should not paralyze us. Instead, it should motivate us to act in a planned and strategic way. Moreover, the fear of loss or failure is one of the greatest obstacles to progress. In the parable, the third servant chose to bury his talent out of fear, resulting in stagnation and loss. This story illustrates that fear, when it prevents us from acting, can be more harmful than the risks we fear. In the financial world, this is equally true. Many people avoid investing or starting a business out of fear of risks, but ignoring opportunities is also a risky choice. Planning and knowledge are essential tools to overcome fear and move forward. Another important teaching from the parable is that multiplying resources is not just an option, but a responsibility. The servants who worked to generate more were rewarded, demonstrating that diligence and good management are essential qualities. Money, time, and knowledge, when used wisely, create value not only for the individual, but also for society. Investing consciously is a way to make our resources work for us and positively impact the world around us. The phrase, "faithfulness in little leads to authority over much," encapsulates another powerful lesson. Being responsible with smaller resources is a fundamental step in handling greater challenges in the future. In the financial context, this translates into cultivating good habits such as saving, avoiding waste, and investing even small amounts. These practices create a solid foundation for achieving long-term prosperity. Finally, the parable of the talents warns us about the risks of unproductivity. Resources that are not used effectively end up being redistributed to those who demonstrate greater competence. This dynamic is clear in the financial market. Those who act with strategic vision tend to attract more opportunities, while idle or poorly managed resources lose value. Inertia has a high cost, while action promotes growth. Overall, good management is rewarded not only with material gains, but also with peace of mind, personal fulfillment, and the ability to contribute to the well-being of others. Managing resources well creates a positive cycle that benefits both the individual and society. The parable's final message is clear. Success is not about the amount of resources we receive, but about how we use them. Being proactive, taking responsibility, and acting with purpose are attitudes that transform opportunities into growth and create a lasting positive impact.